was these shots where the crowd looked very, very, very AI, and then other ones they didn't. So I was like, okay, it's probably real, but like now I'm wondering, like, what is going on, man? And doesn't she look a lot like Linda Hamilton from Terminator? She sure does. She sure does, man. And she looks more like Linda Hamilton now than in her whole life, in my opinion. Like, in these recent years, she's looked okay, and Mac Miller, I think, was entirely AI as well. And so is Ariana Grande. So, what's going on, dude? This is not Fiona Apple. It's not whoever or whatever she used to be. This is some kind of new version. Better version of me. Here it comes, a better version of me. Here it comes, a better version of me. She's blinking, but would I call those full complete blinks? I wouldn't. Oh, see how weird it looked when she looked down, like when she looked at you? That's pretty digital looking, dude. Very, very, very digital looking, dude. This is not Fiona Apple. Oh my gosh. That's not a human, dude. Humans might do a partial or halfway blink sometimes, but not just casually like that. She would have blinked all the way, dude, and you cannot tell me that that's the frame rate. I don't care. No, it's not. Dang, that's why AI loves Fiona Apple so much. What did they do to her? Or what did the enemy do to her? Because, you know, there was her first album title, and then there was Win the Pawn in 1999, and then after that, her music completely changed. And after that, she started singing a whole lot of really, really old, like vintage antique type songs. Really well, too. And, yeah, look at this. Like sometimes when humans are like rolling their eyes or something, they can half blink, but not on a regular thing. No. And people can tell me like, oh, it's digital video. It's gonna be the frame rate. It's the blah 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 blah. If that was the case, then it wouldn't be like it would maybe be like one half blink, I guess. But if that was the case, then how come a film movie like The Shining has Shelley Duvall and Danny doing half blinks throughout almost the whole movie, and then the bartender, his name starts with an L, he doesn't blink the whole time. Like, he doesn't blink in the movie at all. Anytime you see him, he doesn't blink. I think his name is Larry or something. The bartender in The Shining, 1980. And you can look back at my videos and see where I have posted proof, what I deem to be proof, of Shelley Duvall and the boy who plays Danny in that movie being AI. So I just assume the entire movie is. And I did see some half blinks from Jack Nicholson, but man, it's hard to spot it on him. You see, people like Shelley Duvall and Danny, they were meant to be discovered. And so was Dove Cameron, in my opinion. Because if they want to cover this stuff up, they can. If they don't want this stuff to be visible and apparent, it won't be. Okay? They can do a lot better than this weird looking Fiona Apple. They can do a lot better. Okay? I mean, the movie Moana should tell you all that you need to know about hair. And that's meant to look digital. Did you know the movie Twister from 1996? You can look this up on for yourself. The special features is on the special features. The movie Twister from 1996, they had to severely dumb it down because it was too real looking. Look it up. Absolutely. The technology was far too advanced, and they couldn't even discuss all of it, you know, because it was like top secret type stuff. Apparently, that's what they say. I mean, that was probably all AI too. I mean, probably all of it was, but, you know. Yeah, and like Fiona would smile when she talks sometimes and stuff like that. Like you saw her smiling in the Leno interview and stuff, but like this creepy smile that she gets now, it's very unsettling and it doesn't usually match what she's saying. Like I don't know who this person is, man. There's also this other video where she was like, "Oh yeah, we should all shave our heads. Like, my hair is just so long, it just gets in my face. We should all just shave our heads, okay? Let's shave our heads together." But she didn't end up doing it, but it's like, she said it, and then she didn't do it, and then, Fiona Apple would consider things like people who don't have hair like hers. Fiona Apple would consider things like people with different texture hair than hers. Because Fiona Apple considers things like that. That's what she does. That's one reason that I love Fiona Apple so much. Is, yes, she considers the feelings and things of people who aren't like her. Let's see. Oh, that's part 2. Let's see this part 1. Year when I'm like, man, if I hear that Fiona Apple died, I don't know how I'm going to handle it. But at this point, I'm like, well, who was even alive in media? Who was even an actual real living human? And you know what? There's something too. Kiki Palmer has been doing these Selena looks over and over and over again. Selena Quintanilla. And she keeps doing them. She even did one for Christmas, a Selena look from the Amor Prohibido music video and from the Grammys. That iconic updo. And, so, I was thinking too that, man, this isn't something that I would ever want to see, but I saw it on accident. I saw, Selena's, morgue autopsy photos, and I also saw her at the funeral, and guess what? She didn't look dead. She did not look dead. So, oh, look at that. That was one of the craziest blinks, dude. Gotcha. Gotcha. You cannot